So we've talked a lot about Clarence Thomas accepting gifts and not disclosing a lot of them, especially from billionaire Harlan Crow. Well, now it's being disclosed that Samuel Alito last year accepted a gift of a trip to a luxury castle by a German princess. And this comes out as he's also disclosing that he got $900 tickets to an event also from her. Now, why are we only hearing about this luxury trip that happened last year now? Well, because there's more scrutiny on the Supreme Court to disclose these kinds of things, especially after all of the disclosures with Clarence Thomas and how bad and corrupt he has been for accepting all these gifts. Some figures are saying over $4 million over his career as a Supreme Court justice for Thomas. Now, Alito, on the other hand, hasn't been accused of taking as many gifts, but he's got his own scandals, including flying the upside down flag, which is a symbol of January 6th support, outside his home, not very long after January 6th, and the Appeal to Heaven flag at a different residence later on after that. And he's been embroiled about different scandals involving whether or not he supports the January 6th crowd and him not recusing himself over cases involving January 6th. Now, it'll be interesting to see what comes of this and their disclosures, but the fact is you have Supreme Court justices accepting major gifts and of lavish trips and things like that and staying at the castle of a German princess with, in this case, with Samuel Alito, doing things that the average citizen wouldn't be able to do, and probably somebody of his normal wealth level wouldn't be able to do. But he gets to stay there, and she calls them friends, and says Samuel Alito is a hero for being pro life in a world that is so pro choice. So is that influence for him siding a certain way with American policy from a German princess? I don't know. Could be. We'll see what happens out of this, but it's just another interesting story of how corrupt some of members of our Supreme Court are. We need to get Kamala Harris elected. We need to give her a favorable Congress so she can get to work and fix our Supreme Court so things like this stop happening.